Right. Just going to do a quick sound check before I introduce, as usual. Sound check? Sound check? Yep, all good. Right, good evening everyone, and welcome to the final round of AT1 here at Spa-Francorchamps. I am your host, Alex. I'm here once again, and once again, I'm on my own tonight, so yeah. I'm sure if Tuesday's race is anything to go by, I'm sure this is going to be an absolute banger. So, we have a championship decider on our hands tonight, and it is between ChicChipmunk and Codcamper. I believe there are 20-something points separating the two. I saved screenshots of the standings, and yeah, there's also a Constructors' Championship battle as well, and that's between Mercedes, McLaren and Williams, if I am not mistaken. Ah, hello Jack. Hello, hello. Oh, we have got a car on their way out. Oh, that is Caeden. Caeden will be the first one out on track. He is driving the Yank Tank tonight. I'll make sure I keep an eye on the standings. I'll try and keep you updated with the live standings, because yeah, there is a lot to unpack. So there are only two drivers in the championship battle. You have got ChicChipmunk sitting in second on 189 points, and then you've got Codcamper, who is leading the way on 211 points. So it is a 22-point gap. So basically, Codcamper, all he needs to do is finish the race. Right, so it's 25 points for a win. Hang on. I have to do some more maths here. Right, I'm going to screenshot that. Do forgive me, guys. I haven't been paying attention to any outlaps at all, and I've also just realised that I need to put that up. So, the new guy, Leo, in the Ferrari, has come out on the medium tyre. That's an interesting move. Put the telemetry on, lap data, track map. There we go. So Caeden will be the first across the line to start his flying lap. So, if if ChicChipmunk is to win the championship, he would need to win the race and hope that Codcamper finishes 14th or lower, I think. Let's check the chat quickly. Ah! Oh, it's a wet race apparently. Okay, that could spice it up a bit. Hello Tacit, how are you doing? How are you? Well, I've only just started Tacit, so it'll be a bit hard to gauge how the stream is going so far. I've got a moth in my room. I'm being harassed by the insects already. It's alright. I'm alright with bugs. Oh, we got a caution in Sector 3. That's just someone slowing down. So, because I was trying to get the standings up, I was unable to pay attention on who was out on track when. So I'm probably going to end up missing a few laps, so I do want to apologise in advance for that. Okay, he's going to be careful, he's got traffic ahead. It was a 1:16.001. That's his time for the second sector, and I believe that is the RV of Bakosgt, I think. Yes, it was. I'm all good, thank you, Tacit. I am all good. I've just had a massive dinner, so I'm a bit full. But anyway, enough of the food talk. Caeden is coming to the line. It's going to be a 1:44.9. That is the benchmark for now. Oh, Bakosgt has just started their lap. I believe that is the Red Bull of Mink. Oh, he's invalidated. Not ideal. So Mink is invalidated. Who's that? Oh, that's Jack now. So Jack comes to the line. And it's going to be a 1:42.7. Here comes the Red Bull of Mink. A 1:42.5. Oh no, that's that guy, sorry. My apologies. And Rela up to P3 with a 1:43.1. We've got the Alpine of Grants. What's he got? It is a 1:41.2. And I don't think I can pronounce that. I don't want to embarrass myself live on stream. And he has just started his first flying lap by the looks of it. Anyone else about to cross the line? You've got the Ferrari of Leo. Nope, that's Codcamper. He goes up to P2 with a 1:41.5. Best 3 streams ever. Thank you, Tacit. And you've got Mink just coming down to Stavilo now. A 1:15.3. Oh, Bakosgt goes to the front with a 1:41.1. And I must, one thing to note is that Bakosgt is very, very quick around this track. So I wouldn't put it past him to snatch pole position here. And now, as we see Mink cross the line, it's going to be a 1:43.7. That puts him up to P9. Ah, Steely, hello, hello. How are you, good sir? How art thou? Got a back tag. I think it's pronounced back tag, I don't know. He comes around the final chicane. I'm going to go on board with him. Oh, very wheel spinny, and he's gone off the track. But he set a 1:41.5, and that puts him up to 4th. Living the dream, mate. How's you? I'm all good, thanks. Now that it's cooled down, I'm enjoying life a bit more, because I'll be honest, it was hell the last few days. Codcamper enters the pits. Who else is on a lap? Right, I think we got Rela on a lap. Oh yeah, I forgot you're in. Are you still in the Netherlands, or have you gone into Belgium? Whereabouts are you, Steely? So I remembered you saying you were doing a bit of both. Oh, you're not too far away from Spa. The real track, that is. As Rela is nearly 3/10 up on his current time in the very Minecraft-esque Sauber livery. Ah, nice. So Steely is just on holiday. Oh, tie! A collision with Leo, and he now has a 5-place grid penalty for the Grand Prix. That is not ideal. As the Sauber comes to the line, he improves by a 10th, but I think he stays 9th. Oh, he saw snacks on Monday. Oh, lovely. It's a shame I live too far away from you lot. Oh well. Right, okay, so we have got Jack on an outlap. we have got ChicChipmunk on an outlap, we have got Codcamper on an outlap, and we have Grants on an outlap. So Socks will be the first across the line to start his lap. Yes, yeah, well right now you do, yeah. Well, even when you're back home, I'd still live about 4.5 hours away. Which is, you know. Ah, well. They've got Jack on an outlap, and Mink has just exited the pit lane as well. Yeah, well, from Cambridge, yes, I am about 4.5 hours away from there, yes. Oh, Jack! Luckily, oh no, it's Mink rather. Sorry, luckily that's only his outlap. Oh, who was that set a lap? I don't know. I lost track because I'm a goose. I think it was Codcamper. Oh no, he's about to set a lap. Padge with a 1:46.5. And Grant starts his next flying lap. Bakosgt is on his outlap. And yeah, I think this is one of the drivers to watch out for tonight because he is very, very fast around here. Oh, big slide coming out of the bus stop. But he has managed to start his lap cleanly. I'm keeping an eye on that Red Bull. Who is that? Who's about to cross the line? We'll find out when he does. I know he's just started his lap. Steely! Well, funnily enough, I do live in South Wales. So, yeah. So we've got people starting and setting laps left, right and centre. Oh, Kvix has joined. I haven't seen him race in a while. It's good to see you back. I didn't know he was joining during qualifying. Oh, Grant for the 1:41.1. He does improve. But he is only 12 milliseconds clear of the young lad from Athens. I wasn't keeping an eye on his sector splits because I'm a muppet. But he is running very, very low on fuel. Is he going to be able to set this lap? He comes up to the bus stop. He absolutely throws it round. And it's going to be a 1:40.9 from Bakosgt. And he goes to provisional pole. He is nearly 2/10 clear of the American. Or I think he's American. I don't know. But, wow. As expected, Bakosgt is flying. Got the Aston Martin of back tag. As he rounds the final chicane, what's he got? Right, to the line comes the Aston Martin. He improves by under 2/10, but stays P4. Got loads of people crossing the line now. Just trying to keep an eye out. Right, so there's a Ferrari coming out of the pits. Right, there is a Red Bull, and that is that guy. It is a 1:42.7. He is nearly 3/10 down on his personal best. Let's get to Padge now. He was 7 tenths up, and he improves to 13th with a 1:44.7. And the Williams of Socks is up to P6. Oh. Is he going to go into the pits? Yes, he is. Oh, who was that other car? Oh, it was Caeden. Right, to the line. Oh, this is outlap. '82 guys are still reasonably competitive. You're quite right there. I've got to be aware of my volume because my window is open. I should probably close that. Oh, Caeden lagging a little bit. Oh yeah, his internet isn't. His internet isn't quite working properly. Right, anyone else about to set a lap? I believe there's a Ferrari about to cross the line. I keep being invited to things midstream and they know I'm not available. Oh, Kvix is retired. He's not interested. Fair enough. There's a Red Bull coming up to the line. I believe that is him going to start his final flying lap. You've got Mink, who is just under a 10th up. Oh, Padge has also retired. He's had enough as well. Jack has also retired. What we have got a McLaren about to cross the line. That is Ty. It is outlap. What about there? There is that's Codcamper. They're all on outlaps. Got loads of cautions out. Bakosgt has retired. And Bakosgt at the moment is looking good for pole position. How much time is left? I don't know. There's a caution glitch. I don't know how much time there is. So I do apologise, guys. What's Codcamper got? He's 2 tenths down. Not ideal. And he's in the lead of the championship. All he has to do is, I think all he has to do is finish 12th or above. And he's won the championship regardless then. Oh, okay, so Caeden has invalidated. Loads of people are retiring. Who's that? That's Ty. His lap is still going. He will be the first to cross the line. Must be checkered flag shortly. Maybe. Oh, there is a McLaren who has stopped at Puon. Oh, he's retired on track. Yep, checkered flag is out. And Ty rounds the final corner. What sort of time is he going to set? He does not improve. He is over a second down. Then you got Codcamper getting very, very squirrely. Oh no! He has completely fluffed his lap. And that is the end of qualifying. And Bakosgt, as expected, will start from the very front. And you got Grants and Codcamper occupying the final podium places, with Bakosgt on his return will be starting on the front on the second row. Great stuff from him. And then from then on, you've got Chipmunk, the other championship contender. You've got Rela, Socks, Leo, that guy, and Jack rounding off the top 10. And then, oh, I ain't got time to read all that. Oh well. Mink put it in the wall. No. Someone check Rela for weed. Oh, and as Socks said earlier, it is going to be a wet race. So, obviously, this is usually our time for our 5-minute break, and I'm also going to take that opportunity. So, whilst I'm taking a short break, whoever's in the chat, give me your predictions about who could potentially win this race, or maybe who could take the championship, constructors and drivers, ideally. Right, I've got to go for a minute. I will not be long. Alright, I am back. So, your predictions. So, Tacit has gone Grant to win. I'll be honest, he has shown some pace in 81 recently. Steely, I have no idea. Tacit, Cog gets second in the championship. Oh, it's going to be unlikely given that he has a 22-point lead. Oh, hello. Who's that? Money Game. I think that's... Is that Jensen? I think it's Jensen. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did mute Steely. I pressed the mute button. I'm pretty sure I pressed the mute button. Internet's now dropping out. Well, that's not good. I'm pretty positive I muted because I pressed the mute button on my controller. Right. Just to do a quick test because maybe my mute button isn't working. So I'm going to mute now. Let me know if you can hear me. If the mute button didn't work, then that was a waste. Oh dear. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Put a fan on. I know you might be able to hear my fan, so I do apologise, but it is getting a little bit toasty in here. You talking poo again? No. Who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. I hope hope it's not me. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I am going to turn my mic volume up a little bit. Oh, the formation lap is underway. I have missed the lights out for the formation lap by just about a second. Oh well. So Bakosgt leads, as expected, because this is his favourite track. Oh, the fan is quite bad when it's in your mic. Well, yeah, I won't keep it on then. If it's affecting the audio, I won't keep it on. No Merc. Oh, I've just noticed that. There's no Mercedes taking part tonight. Well, that changes things a bit. Obviously, Williams and McLaren are also in this constructors' fight. And I am just going to recap on the standings quickly. So obviously there are only 2 drivers in the Drivers' Championship fight. So you've got Codcamper and ChicChipmunk. And there is a 22-point gap between the 2. And in the Constructors, so there are no Mercedes taking part tonight. And they're in the lead of the Constructors on 291 points. Then you have got Williams in P2 with 274 points, and then just 4 points behind Williams in third, you've got McLaren. So, I mean, it is all on where the Williams finish, or where anyone finishes, because there could be a chance that Mercedes take the title tonight, and they won't even have driven a single lap. Imagine how ridiculous that would be. However, a wet race is certainly going to spice it up a bit. Put the tyres. Pardon me. There we go. So, is it going to be a full wet race, or is it set to dry up later on? Do let me know in the chat. Yes, Tacit, I showed the tyres before I saw your message, funnily enough. Do not fear. No Mercs fix. Unless COD DNS, it's GG for COD. It's going to be a tall order for ChicChipmunk to take this title, but there is a small chance. And we are about to go racing for the final time in AT1. And the lights are out and we are underway. Bakosgt leads. Grants looks to get a good start as well. You got Codcamper in P3. You got the McLaren of ChicChipmunk looking to go down the inside at La Source. They're 3 wide going on the exit of that corner. That was incredible. There's been a huge crash at the back. Oh no! There's been a huge crash at the back. Mink gets a huge penalty with a collision with Socks. Oh goodness me. There has been a massive crash at the back. Oh, no. Well, by the looks of it, Socks got away with it. Back tag has not, by the looks of it, because he dropped all the way back. And we have, I believe, got a safety car. Or is it a VSC? I'm not sure. Tacit, what happened? There was a big crash at the back. On the exit of La Source, I just see 2 cars just take each other into the wall. That was insane. It's a virtual safety car, so we don't have to see Burnt Mylander for now. So, already Socks and Mink have got penalties, and we are back under racing conditions. Oh goodness me, this is a lot to keep track of. You've got Fix making a move on Padge, and Caeden making a move on that guy. Oh, a Red Bull has gone way onto the gravel and he has lost all of 5 places or so as a result, and he is now behind his teammate Mink. Wow, 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 it is all going off here. You got Chipmunk getting past Grant while they're battling it out into the bus stop chicane. Chipmunk has the advantage. Bakosgt sets the fastest lap of a 2:15.7. Then you got Grant looking to make a move down the inside of the source on the other championship protagonist. They're wheel to wheel on the exit. This is going to be a drag race down to Eau Rouge, and the Alpine has got this as well. Or has he? Yeah, he has. Loads of people in the pits already. I believe that would be for wing changes. Yeah, multiple wing changes. There must have been 3 or 4 cars caught up in that. And Codcamper must have been caught up in it too. I'd love to see the POVs of other drivers regarding that incident, because that was utter chaos. Mink also has served his 10-second penalty, and Rela getting past Chipmunk. But Chipmunk is fighting back. They're going to be wheel to wheel going into no name, but the Sauber does hold his own for now. Right, a drag race down to Pouon. Who is going to come out on top here? Chipmunk with the inside line gets past the Sauber. The Sauber goes a bit wide, and he's now got the Ferrari eyeing him up as well. So, as it stands, I'm just going to have a look. I'm going to try and keep you as up to date as I can with the live standings. So, Codcamper on 2:11, he's now 13th, so he's going to gain an extra 3 points. Chipmunk in 3rd is going to gain an extra 18 points. So, 2:11, so it'll be 2:14, 18. Yeah, so as it stands, Codcamper can still win the constructors. He can still win the driver's title tonight. Well, one of them's going to win it tonight, but as it stands, it is still Codcamper. So ideally, Chipmunk wants to win this race and hope that Codcamper doesn't finish. So he needs to overcome a 22-point deficit. Yeah, so Chipmunk would need to win the race, and for Codcamper to finish, I think, 14th or lower. And you got Fix making a move on Caeden, going into Licon. Grant is holding his own up in P2 with the likes of Chipmunk behind him, and he's also got Bakosgt in front, who has proven that he is very, very quick around this track after taking pole position tonight. So Chipmunk in 3rd, Codcamper in 13th. So 13th is 3. So 189 plus 25. Let me just calculate that. So 189 plus 25. That would be 214 points. So as it stands, they're both equal on points. Well, no, they would be equal on points if Chipmunk were to win, but Codcamper would win it on countback, I believe. And you got Chipmunk making a move round the outside of Grant on the final corner. Hang on, great stuff from the McLaren. The Alpine does get a good exit. It's going to be a drag race down to the source, but the McLaren has held their own for now. So, for the McLaren to win the championship tonight, Chipmunk would need to win the race and hope that Codcamper finishes 14th or below. because yes, they would be equal on points, but it would go to countback because I think Codcamper's won more races. You've got Grant's looking for a move on Chipmunk there, going into the con, but he doesn't go for it, which was wise from that far back. Oh, he got Fix making a move on Ty, going into the con. Oh, Ty's lost an end plate. That's not ideal for the other McLaren. In fact, speaking of teams, let's have a look at the Constructors' title. So obviously Mercedes aren't going to score tonight because there are no Mercedes cars taking part. So you have got a Williams. You've got Williams in 6th and 7th. So they would be adding. So they would be adding themselves 19 points. So that would put them ahead of Mercedes by 2 points, I think. Yeah, it would put them ahead. As it stands, Williams have won the Constructors' Championship by 2 points. But then again, Sox does have a penalty. Let's have a look. So Sox has a 10-second penalty. So maybe they haven't won it. Oh, Chipmunk and Bakosgt duking it out for the lead. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. And Chipmunk down the inside at the source. That is a phenomenal move. But Bakosgt looks to have a really good switchback, and they're going to be wheel to wheel going into Eau Rouge. This is unbelievable stuff between the front two. And Bakosgt has made the move. Incredible. It's up on board. Codcamper sets a fastest lap of 1:55.9, and you got Grant's making a move on the McLaren of Chipmunk, but Chipmunk goes defensive. They very, very nearly make contact, but Chipmunk does manage to hold the Alpine at bay. So Sox has a 10-second penalty, so I don't think Williams have won this yet as it stands. Oh, I've got 8 watching, including myself, so 7 watching. Good evening, everyone. Oh, you got Chipmunk almost drifting round Pooh on there. That was impressive stuff from the McLaren. Let's have a look at the other team. So you've got McLaren on 270 points. They need 22 points to win the championship. So as it stands, McLaren have won the title. As it stands, I know we're only on lap 5, so you've got Chipmunk in P2, that is 20 points, and then you've got Ty in P10, who is going to score 6 points, so that would be 26 points for McLaren, and that would win them the title if it were to stay like this come the checkered flag. Bakosgt goes defensive, but Chipmunk is going to have the inside line on the exit of the final corner. This is absolutely phenomenal stuff between the two front runners. Oh, there's contact between the two. Oh, wow. There's a little bit of bumping and barging going into La Source. But now, Bakosgt is going to have the slipstream going down into Eau Rouge and Radion. Codcamper gets past the Aston Martin. I've just noticed, by the looks of it, Bakosgt was getting a bit squirrely. He's going to have the slipstream on the McLaren. Is the McLaren going to defend? No. The McLaren decides to stay put, but the McLaren has the inside line. I think there was more contact between the two front runners then. And the McLaren somehow stays ahead. Wow, wow, wow. This is incredible stuff from the front two. And you've got Grant's lagging not too far behind at all, and then you've got Rela just under a second and a half behind the podium places. Oh, Caeden gets a penalty, likely for track limits. Not ideal for the Haas driver. Let's check the chat, shall we? Steely, get your abacus out. No, I have a calculator on my phone, and plus I don't have an abacus. I mean, look at the field spread. Oh, Mink gets another penalty. So that is a total of 16 seconds of penalties for him tonight. It has just not been his day, and he also gets passed by Padge. What do you mean, why not? I don't have... My room is the size of a postage stamp. I don't have space for a lot of things. Let's hop on board with Bakosgt. I think he's a bit too far behind to potentially eye up a move, and he's also got Grant just over half a second behind him as well. He's getting closer to the McLaren, but it is nowhere near close enough. So if Chipmunk wins the race, that would put McLaren on 295 points ahead of Mercedes. And that would, just Chipmunk winning alone, that would crown McLaren champions. But it wouldn't necessarily crown Chipmunk drivers champion, as Codcamper would need to finish 14th or lower, given the points gap between the two front runners in the championship for now. Mrs. has asked, postage stamp size, obviously. Motion God 20 has joined. I'm not sure who that is. We've got a full course yellow. What's happened here? It's another virtual safety car. Obviously, I was looking down at the chat and I didn't see what unfolded. So I do apologise for that. Had I had a co-commentator with me... Oh, Caeden gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. I've seen a lot of those penalties dished out. Because if you watched the stream the other day, Jack was told to pass the safety car. He passed the safety car and was then disqualified. Well, to answer your question, Steely, I would probably say it's closer to a first-class postage stamp. Oh, gosh. So we're only on lap 8 of this race, and chaos has already ensued. Chipmunk in the lead. He is over a second clear of the teenager from Athens, which is Bakosgt. So we are just over a third of the way through the race. Just scouring the track map. You've got Grant very close behind Bakosgt now. The rain isn't showing any signs of stopping. Steely, small then. Yes, precisely. Oh, Fix gets a penalty as well. There is a lot of penalties being dished out. The in-game stewards have really had their work cut out tonight. Am I right? I'm on board with Grant. I love this shoulder cam. Is he downshifts? Going into Blanchimont. Is he going to make a move into the bus stop? No, it was wise not to, actually. He looks to get a good exit out of the chicane. Chipmunk looking to cool his tyres down, I think. Oh, that was close. That was very, very close between Grant and Bakosgt. Very nearly rear-ended the RB. You got Codcamper making a move on Caeden. That's because Caeden's in the pits, likely to serve his penalty. I am just going to check because there has been a bug where it causes you to change tyres, and nope, he is going to serve his penalty by the looks of it. Well, everyone is guaranteed points tonight, so whatever you do, if you can finish the race, please finish the race, because you will be guaranteed at least a point. So we have got the front three pretty much neck and neck, with Rela just chilling in P4. And then I believe I think he's a debutant, Leo, is just in P5. It's been a strong debut from him so far, if it is his debut. Do let me know in the chat, if you can, of course. So Mink has obviously pitted for a new set of intermediate tyres. Oh, big slide from the Ferrari then. Big slide. He's done very, very well to hold that. And again, another look at the front three, as they are really, really close together, I might add. I'll hop on board with Grants, actually. We're currently running an ad. Not a worse time to run an ad, because look at how close these three are. You got that guy who pits. Mink, another penalty for the young Dutchman. That's really, really unfortunate. No, I don't think there's going to be any overtakes for now. Codcamper up to P9. And as it stands, McLaren are still champions. Or are they? Hang on. Caeden, a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh no, it's just not been his day. That's really, really unfortunate to see. Alright, let's have a look at the penalties. So Sox still has a 10-second penalty. We got a caution in Sector 3, Caeden has left, and he has retired. So as it stands, Williams, the two Williams cars are 6th and 8th as it stands. So I am just going to check the, I'm just going to check what points they are. So 6th and 8th, that would be 18 points in favour of Team Grove. 18 points. That would put them on 302 points, I think. No, it wouldn't. So, no, 292. So, as it stands, they lead Mercedes by a point. Mink has also retired. We have got another full course yellow. Oh, Mink has crashed at, he's crashed at Radion. Oh, I didn't catch that. So Williams were currently on 292, and then you add McLaren, so they were on 270, 295, and then so he's P12. 299, so you got McLaren on 299 points at the moment, so that would crown McLaren champions at the moment. I'm going to have to double check before I announce it in my commentary, just in case, because I don't want to embarrass myself and announce the wrong champion, because that would be a very me thing to do. Oh, the safety car is out. So we've had 2 VSCs already, but the safety car has been deployed as a result of Mink's crash at Radion. Did exactly what Lando Norris did in qualifying here at Spa in 2021. That was a horrific crash, by the way. I'm glad he was okay after that. Jokes aside. Right, come on, Spark. Spark? I don't know who my... Yeah, I don't know. Socks went, sorry, Jack. Oh, it's a double stack. With... Oh, no! That was a bit daft, might I say. So Williams double stacked, and Socks, who was in front, had to serve a 10-second penalty. He must be very, very thankful that the safety car has come out, because that would have costed them a bit. That would have. That wouldn't cost them as much time for them to double stack under the safety car. I should have just stayed out, Jack says. Sorry, says Socks. It happens. But bear in mind, you've still got a chance to do this, guys. Because of the safety car, it is going to bunch everyone up. So with Williams in 8th and 10th, let me check. Let me keep you updated live for now. So Williams 8th and 10th. That is going to be 14 points in Williams' favour. That would put them on 288 points. So that would put them in P2 for now. So all we got to do now is wait for the safety car to bunch everyone up. We got Ty going into the pits. Was he serving a drive-through? I don't know. No, he wasn't. He's got brand new inters. Brand new intermediate tyres for the McLaren. Oh, Mink goes, God damn, I'm not that good in the rain. You and me both, mate. You and me both. Well, Socks, if there is any consolation for you, at least your penalty's out the way. if that brings you any relief. If that brings you any comfort. Oh, head's getting a bit itchy. Do bear with me. The headset's making my head itch. I'm just going to try and keep this to my ear for now. We're just over halfway through the race. And I suspect that the safety car will be coming in next lap, if everyone is bunched up enough. Move my mic a bit closer to me. There we go. So as you can see, Bernd Mailander leading the field again. It's not in the Mercedes this time, it's in the Aston Martin Vantage. Another V8 powered supercar, and I must say, it is a lovely sounding car. Can't hear it amongst all the Formula 1 cars, obviously, but yeah. Oh, Mink goes, yeah, Exeter Rouge, ADRS on lost control, went left, tried to save it to the left, but the rear gave out. Yeah, unfortunate, mate. Head up, mate. You've still had a good season, I'll give you that. You've still had a season to be proud of. I think all drivers have been good this season, actually. Yeah, that is very, very unfortunate for the young Dutchman. You got the safety car lagging. What is happening there? So, as it stands, you have got McLaren in the lead of the Constructors' Championship on the final race, with Williams in second place. A very close second, might I add. I've caused 7 safety cars in 12 races, and in the races I didn't crash, I've scored points. Well, that's not a bad record. In all the races you've finished, you've scored points. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that at all. So, another thing that I am to mention, this is going to be my last stream of the season. And I just want to issue my greatest thanks to everyone at the II Racing League for giving me this opportunity, because I've enjoyed every second of it and I wouldn't give it up for the world. Is the safety car going to be in? By the looks of it, no. No, we are going to do one more lap behind Bernd Meyerlander. So I believe we are going to have... Is it another 8 laps of racing? Oh! You got Rela and Leo trading positions under the safety car. You don't want to be doing that. No, Alex, you need to do Sunday. Well, the problem with Sunday is that I'm racing. I can't race and commentate at the same time. So yeah, I will be involved on the Sunday race in 82, but I am not going to be in the comms booth. I'm going to be on the track. Yeah, IAmMink goes, fair enough. Well, don't get much more fair than that, to be fair. Right. Yeah, this should be the last lap behind the Aston Martin Vantage. And before we get back underway, I'm just going to recap on the points. So you have got McLaren in the lead. So Ty is 12th, sorry. Ty is 12th and Chipmunk is 1st. So that is going to be 29 points for McLaren, putting them on 299 points as it stands. You have got both Williams of Sox and Jack in 6th, 8th and 10th, sorry. The safety car is in this lap. That would put them on 14 points. That would give them an extra 14 points. So that would put them on 288 points. So as it stands, you have got McLaren leading on 299. You have got Williams on 288. In fact, no, you have got Mercedes on 291, and then you've got Williams in 3rd with 288. So, it is going to be Chipmunk leading the way. When is he going to put his foot down? He puts it down now, and by the looks of it, that is a good restart from the McLaren driver. I'm just going to keep the camera there for now. So you've got Chipmunk gaining an extra 25 points, and then you've got Codcamper gaining an extra 7 points. So that would put Codcamper on 218, and that would put Chipmunk on 214, I think. So as it stands, Codcamper wins the championship by 4 points. And if he were to drop down to 13th, they would be equal on points, but it would go to countback. So, yeah, as it stands, so if Codcamper finishes this race, he will be your AT1 champion. And that will be music to the ears of the Ferrari driver. Oh, you got Jack, who's dropped a couple of places. So the Williams are now down to 9th and 11th. So they lose another 2 points in the Constructors' title. In the title chase, rather. So that puts them even further behind as it stands. Oh, you got Leo and Kvix trading positions. Chipmunk sets the fastest lap, a 1:53.5. I'm going to go on board with the Sauber. He's also running the Minecraft Sauber, as I like to call it. Oh, you've got Codcamper and that guy wheel to wheel coming out of the exit of La Source, but that guy does come out on top as we exit Radion now. I'm going to hop on board with Codcamper. He's going to get the slipstream here. Is he going to make a move? By the looks of it, he does. He is later on the brakes than the Red Bull, and he is now up to P7. You got the returnee getting past the Williams of Sox. They lose another point, so they now gain only 11 points. So 11 points, that would be 285. So that would put them down into third for now. Then you got Mercedes on 291. Obviously they can't score points tonight because, as you can see, there are no Mercedes cars on track. And then you've got McLaren, as it stands, on 299 points. But even if only one McLaren were to finish the race, that would still crown them champions. So 299, you got tie in P4, so that's 4 points. Take away 4 points, that's 295. So, yeah, so McLaren are champions with 7 laps to go, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 6 laps. And Codcamper looks poised to take the AT1 driver's title as he gets past the Sauber, and he is now up to P6. And I tell you what, Ferrari are looking good to get a massive haul of points as well. Where are they in the standings? So Ferrari are currently 4th. But they need at least 46 points, well, 47 points to, no, never mind, ignore that. I've woefully miscalculated something. Let's check on the chat briefly. Anyone in the chat? Oh, good maths, Alex. Thank you, Mink. Thank you. I try my best. I try my best. No, we do not have a caution in Sector 1. Please ignore the graphic. Not so good maths, Alex. Yeah, I know. I had a brain fart. Please forgive me. So, there are 5 laps to go in the Belgian Grand Prix, and Chipmunk is in the lead and looks set to win the Constructors' Championship for McLaren. And that guy gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Not ideal for the Red Bull. Just like Tuesday. Brain fart, I think it pooed itself. Thank you for reminding me. And Codcamper gets past his teammate going into Le Combe, and he's now up to P5. This is phenomenal stuff from the to-be champion. So I just look back at that comment. Oh dear, oh dear. So you got Bakosgt making some small gains on Chipmunk. So even if Chipmunk were to lose the win, McLaren would still be champions, I believe. They would be on 294 points. They would win it by 3 points. So ideally, Chipmunk wants to finish at least P2. Codcamper makes a move on Rela on the exit of Blanchimont. Codcamper's flying. And he's now up to 4th. He could get a podium here. That's incredible stuff. Let's see if there's any close gaps. Oh, you got Fix getting a penalty. Is he looking for a move on Leo? Oh, he's certainly looking at it. He's almost touching the rear diffuser of that Ferrari. It's the customer team Sauber. And I've just noticed it's Ferrari Sauber, Ferrari Sauber. Flipping heck, that was close. So the front two have just scampered off. It's between these two to fight it out for the win. Either way, it doesn't affect the Constructors' Championship. You got Bakosgt making big gains on the McLaren driver. As I said earlier before the race, this is his strongest track, and he has shown some massive pace around Spa-Francorchamps. That penalty for Fix might have championship implications. I had another brain fart. Oh yeah, it could. But as it stands, 8th and 11th wouldn't be enough to seal the title for Williams. Oh, you're quoting my reaction to it when I sent you that Instagram link about the new Gran Turismo update coming out in June. Thanks, Mink. Well, I thought it was a valid reaction. So I'm a huge Gran Turismo fan. You've got Bakosgt getting perilously close to the McLaren. They almost made contact as the Aston Martin of Bakosgt gets a 3-second penalty. That was very much heart-in-mouth moment for the young lad from Athens. Oh, it could be 7-9, apparently. So let me do the calculations again. So P7 is 9 points. P9 is 7 points, so that would be 16 points in Williams' favour. That would put them on 290. That would put them 1 point behind Mercedes, so they would be P3. So no, it wouldn't do anything in terms of actual position in the Constructors' title. Oh, Bakosgt gets very squirrely on the exit of that corner then. Ah, we now have 8 watching. Well, 9 including me. Yeah, I'm putting my mental maths to the test tonight, Steely. Right, I am going to do the thing and hop on board with Bakosgt. because he is all but half a second behind the McLaren with 2 to go here in Spa-Francorchamps. The Constructors' Championship is all but decided. I'll give you the full tally of points when the results come. Oh, Steely goes, it's definitely mental, not sure about maths. Oi! How dare you? Wow, you got Bakosgt within 2/10 of the McLaren now. This is going to be a very, very close ending to this race. I'm going to stay on board with him for now. Oh, Bakosgt on the grass! You want to get off the grass, my guy? That was very, very scary indeed. Oh, I'm being straight up roasted in the chat right now. Come on, guys. Oh, no. Bakosgt wrestling with the grass there. Yeah, you're right, Tasset. That was very much squeaky bum time for the youngster. I'm going to come off board with him for now. As Chipmunk is, any moment now, he is going to start the final lap. He is almost ready to kickstart the celebrations for McLaren as they are set to take the Constructors' Championship in AT1. We have got 1 lap to go to decide the winner of this race, but not the winner of the Constructors' Championship or the Drivers' Championship as of now. So even if Bakosgt were to overtake him and take his first win in IIRL for the record, it wouldn't affect the championship. Tasset, how do you talk to people after the race? You'd be best off hopping into the Discord voice chat. No, I said squeaky bum time, Mink. Oh, Bakosgt getting very, very close to the McLaren once again. Oh, look how close the front two are. This is unbelievable stuff. Going into Brussels and now into No Name. And now it is going to be, is he going to get enough of a slipstream down into Pouon? No, he's not. Oh, you don't have the appropriate role. You would be best off speaking to Padge after the race then. Almost the same, Alex. Don't be too specific. I don't like this. Oh, it's okay, says Patrick. No worries, mate. Oh, Bakosgt getting very, very squirrely. This is going to be a close end, but I don't think it is going to be close enough. As Chipmunk rounds Blanchimont, he comes up to the final chicane, and he is going to kickstart the celebrations for McLaren. He is going to win the Belgian Grand Prix, and that is going to crown McLaren AT1 Constructors Champions. Bakosgt gets another podium in AT1, and there's a big crash at the end, and Codcamper takes the checkered flag in P4, and that crowns him AT1 champion. Incredible stuff. And I was right, that was going to be a close ending. And as I said, when I have the full results, I will tally everything up. And congratulations to Codcamper. He takes the championship in AT1. And also congrats to Chipmunk and Ty, because they have taken the Constructors' Championship. And you can see the celebration starting on the top step of the podium. Chipmunk wins the Belgian Grand Prix and takes the Constructors' Championship back home to Woking. So I'm just going to do the standings now. So Chipmunk wins with Bakosgt just behind him in P2. Chipmunk won McLaren the Constructors. And we must also mention Ty Clear for getting for finishing as well. I can't get my words out again. So I will look at the standings properly, just so I get time to tell you the points tallies and whatnot. So Williams have finished 7th and 12th. So that will not be enough to secure them the championship. I know that. Well, what a race that was. That was absolute chaos from start to finish. And I enjoyed every single moment of that. Just want to say a big thanks to those who took part in the race tonight, and to those who spectated too. I very, very much appreciate it. Right, now, on to the standings. Let me just get the picture up on my phone. I need to open the PlayStation app for that. And I need to download it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Race results. I downloaded the wrong one. Hang on. Well, I'll download both of them anyway. So, McLaren take the Constructors' Championship, with Williams having to settle for I think 3rd place in the end. So, bear with me a moment. So, you had Chipmunk, who won the race, with Ty in 11th. So, oh, hang on. Let me just switch. So, you had 1st and 11th. So, that's 25 points for 1st. And 5 points, so that's 30 points in favour of McLaren. So that would put them on 300 points, and they take the championship by 9 points. Mercedes on 291, they will go down to P2, and then you had the Williams 8th and 12th, was it? No, 7th and 12th. Right, so let me just calculate that quickly. So P7 and P12, P7 and P12. So that's 9 points and 4 points. So that's 13 points for Williams tonight. And that, so 13, so 274 they were on. So that puts them on, so 274, 287. So that puts Williams in P3. So, the final standings. McLaren win the Constructors' Championship on 300 points. You have Mercedes on 291. And then it was 287 points for Williams, who take P3 in the championship. So, yeah, that just about wraps it from me tonight. This is my last stream of Season 11. So I just want to, once again, send my utmost regards and thanks to everyone at IIRL and to those who gave me the opportunity to start streaming with you guys, because I cannot thank you enough. I've enjoyed every moment of it. And, yeah, I hope for some more fun streams next season. Thank you, everyone. I shall speak to you all next season. Goodbye for now.